Alright, here I am with Shogun 2, actually making up on a promise I made in a previous video. How rarely does that happen? I decided to go with the Chosokabe because they're kind of just the easiest start position, honestly. They start on Shikoku, there are no other great clans to compete with them here. No real dangers against them immediately, so they can take the entire island. And from there you can choose to either try and take the neighboring island of Shikoku or start working your way through the Japanese mainland. And the Chosokabe's thing is that they get more money from farms, and they get, I believe, better damage from bow units. So we're going to be building a lot of those. However, the starting army we get includes one bow Ashigaru, which is not the most impressive thing in the world, and a Yari Samurai, which, to my understanding, is supposed to be quite bad. So I should note here that much like Medieval 2, I'm not an expert on Shogun 2. I put over 2,000 hours into Warhammer 2, and that's where the vast majority of my Total War experience comes from. Unlike Medieval 2, I have seen quite a few videos, little tutorials on how to not suck at this game. Putting those to practice is somewhat new for me. I've only got about 20 hours in this game, which in any other game would be a lot of hours, but in Total War, not very much. I've tried to play through as the Chosokabe once before, and it went fairly well. I didn't even go the optimal path. I decided to go straight into the split middle of the mainland, which was a stupid idea, but it worked out. We're going to go ahead and manually control these battles because we don't want to take any casualties. Generally, in Total War, taking casualties is a really bad thing, especially for the early campaign. I don't know why, but it seems like to me with Shogun 2, you have so much more control over the precise formations. I don't know, I'm probably just crazy. We'll use the Yari Samurai as fill-in cavalry, since we aren't going to be getting any real cavalry for a little bit. The Yari Samurai are probably going to be trashed soon enough, though, because they're not really that good. Okay, so I assume they're going to try and make me fight them for the mountain. I'm fine with that, because I can just pound them from there. Now, if memory serves, they... Okay, so they had not added the ability to just click and drag your formations yet, so... What I'm going to do is... Let's see. Oh boy, they're not locked into formation. Lock group formation, there we go. There we go. Okay, let's see, let's just get everybody up. Whoop. Hang on, here we go. Oh boy, this used to be glitchy. Okay, hang on. There we go. And be sure to walk there. What I'm thinking I'm going to do, excuse me, what I am thinking I am going to do is have the Yari Ashigaru hold this part right here. Kind of a choke point. I'll have the bow Ashigaru sit here and try to shoot upwards, which is not too advantageous of a position, but Chosokabe bows are better than regular bows, and they'll be doing it from the cover of the forest. So that'll probably work out well. The Yari Samurai will just... I guess I'll put them with the bow Ashigaru, just because they're quick to respond to threats. Let's speed up time here. I probably should have turned on the timer in Medieval 2. The more I thought about it, the more I figured, like, I probably should have done that. Probably would have helped in sieges, because I think in sieges, if the timer runs out, then it's a draw. Which is very helpful for the sieger. One of the few cases where the timer is actually beneficial for the guy attacking instead of the guy defending. Okay, let's see. That's a bit too thin of a hole for us to really need two spear Ashigaru. Hang on. Let's see. Can they could probably shoot up from here. That's a decent position. Everybody just should take their time to prevent stamina from setting in. Let's take a good look at our units. Ah, yeah. High unit sizes. I was playing Total War 3 Kingdoms the other day, trying to try it out, see how well my computer even runs it, whether I could look into recording it someday. And I need to fix that game's settings. For one thing, I probably could stand to turn some things down to keep the frame count above 20, but also I need to raise the unit size, because in that game, I've, for whatever reason, got the unit size set to like medium. So you'll have regiments of spearmen that's just 80 spearmen instead of 200. And it looks a bit odd. It's a good game, though. I did figure that. It's a good game that I should definitely look into recording. Though, probably not in the immediate future, because I'm probably going to put a fair bit of time into Shogun 2. I'm really just going to play whatever Total Wars I feel like, honestly. I'd like to figure a setup with Warhammer that'll be a little easier on my computer to record, because right now, recording that game's a pain. Okay, let's see. Let's try and hit their bow Ashigaru. Let's tell the Spear Ashigaru here to enter Spear Wall, or Yari Wall, excuse me. Okay, Yari Wall formation, everybody. Alright, there we go, Yari Wall. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and tell my Spear Wall Ashigaru to move their way up the mountain. I was hoping to kind of force them to move, but, I don't know what these these Yari Wall Ashigaru are doing. Nor do I really know what the hell these guys are doing. Whatever, this battle's a mess. It's always the ones that end up on recording that turn to messes. Alright, drop the spear wall. Just charge. And we'll send the general to go get the archers. The enemy general... Oh, that's not a general, that's light cavalry. Oh, where's their general? Do they not have a general? They're rebels, aren't they? Okay, yeah. I'll end the battle for chivalry. Or Bushido, or honor, or whatever it's called. I believe ending the battle and not running down the casualties increases your honor. I'm not sure. That was... Wow, that was a very small amount of casualties. Holy shit, I didn't think I did that well. Jesus. Good to see. Alright. And all provinces now generate plus 25% wealth. Let's go ahead and, let's see, in Tosa, we have... Everything looks good in Tosa. Got 4,000 to spend, which isn't a great amount. The archery dojo, we are going to have to torch because we need to replace it with a market. Rice paddies, we are going to immediately upgrade because farms are important for everybody, but especially for the Chosokabe because they make so much money off of them. Let's see. Let's upgrade. Yeah, let's start upgrading this harbor because we're going to have to send out trade boats to get the trade routes, I believe. Something like that. Excuse me. Alright, and we will recruit 2 Bow Ashigaru, but that's the maximum amount we can recruit. We had a hunting lodge to get the Daikyu Samurai? Huh, okay. Alright, let's see. For our mastery of the arts, we will tell it to just go ahead and run straight to equal fields. That is by far the most important one for us right now. Farm upgrades. Minus 5% upkeep for cost is crazy. And plus 1% to clan-wide tax rate. That's all very good stuff. Let's see, is there any diplomacy we want to conduct? No, probably not until we get trade routes. There's not anyone I want to make any alliances with either. Alliances are temporary in this game. We do start off, not allied, but I think trading with the Awa. Or, not the Awa, what's the name of the clan? The Miyoshi clan, right. and we start off at war with the Kono. But amusingly enough, we don't start off at war with our allies, the Sogo. So, go figure. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and build up an army here. Let's see. We can afford quite a bit more. And we're in no rush. More Bo Ashigaru. That will force them to go ahead and fight us. Let's see. Get the market going for... Oh, we need the technology for a market. My understanding is that the market is supposed to be the best thing to build in every settlement because it increases population growth and money. We do have spare cash to spend, so let's go ahead and get the roads working. And we'll hold off on spending anything for now. Okay, so we can finally get the rice exchange built. Or the market built, excuse me. And capture any province for recruitment slots. That's not really a big motivation for me to get moving. Let's see. So now we can build that market. Let's see, yes, market, there we go. The harbor and the lumber camp can both be upgraded. Let's see. It's cheaper to upgrade the lumber yard. First, let's recruit, just to make sure that we can even afford to do this. Send the new Bo recruits over to join with Hiramasio. Hiramasio now has an absurd amount of Bo Ashigaru. And we'll recruit some Spear Ashigaru, too. After I unite the entire island of Shikoku, I'm probably going to get rid of the Yari Samurai here, because they're just not very good. Let's see. I mean, they're worth it to keep around just in the early game because that'll be the closest thing you'll have to elites. But, like, as an anti-cap, they're very awkward and weird to use. It's better to just have the actual Yari wall. Alright. Can't hear the narrator because I turned the volume way the fuck down. Let's see. Okay, we got more Yari Ashigaru. Let's tell them to join up. And this is a pretty significant army. I think we can probably go ahead and take the northern parts of Shikoku with this. If not, we can just, you know, buy more Ashigaru. And we're going to want to keep some troops in the capital with our daimyo, just to be safe. So let's get some more Bo Ashigaru. Let's see, how are we doing? We've got 2 turns left until we get the rice exchange and post road stations. And more importantly, 5% upkeep costs. Alright, in turn. Now, the nice thing about playing as the Chosokabe is that you are virtually guaranteed to continuously have food surpluses. And interesting attempt at an ambush, I guess. Let's see, they've got 2 daimyos, some Spear Ashigaru, and a Bo Ashigaru. This is not the most impressive army in the world. Quick save, just in case something fucky happens. And let's do this. We've got a vast ranged advantage, which will probably pay off. We'll probably be able to take out both the generals just through sheer ranged firepower. We don't have cavalry yet, though, and to my understanding, light cavalry is the ultimate general snipers in this game. For a second there, I read that ripples as nipples. My wake leaves little, but nipples reach the sea. They become great, but nipples reach the sea. Oh, that's a dude's death poem, too, so I just made fun of a guy's death. Oh, that sucks. No speech. We ain't got time to listen to no fucking speeches. Come on. Alright, we'll put the general on the flank here. Where's the samurai? In the center? God, no. Put them on the flank. There we go. Yeah, let's see. And this guy will have to stretch to fill out. We'll stretch him out a fair bit, and we'll stretch his buddy out a fair bit. There we are. And we will put them all in formation. How do I control G? There we go. Alright. Now, let's see. Are they going to have to come to us? I think they're going to have to come to us because we have such a ranged advantage. We could have deployed on the hillside then, but whatever. Alright, well, if they're just going to come to us... Let's see. Then I'll go ahead and tell all the Yari Ashigaru to just enter Spear Wall formation. The number one thing to learn with Yari Ashigaru is Spear Wall, because it makes them go from the cheapest, shittest infantry in the game to actually one of the best infantry units in the game. They're going to try and flank around with one of their generals, which is an interesting idea. I actually mean that not sarcastically for once. I don't think it's going to pay off, but yeah, it's an interesting idea. Right, let's set all these guys to guard mode. Let's set all of the army to guard mode. Alright, here we go. They're in the killing fields. Let's see. Just at first, I guess, just pick your targets. And we will go ahead and have our Yari Ashigaru move in. Since they are in Yari wall formation, they probably will stay like this. I'll keep this guy here in case the general comes around. I should probably use reserves more often than I do, but whatever. Let's see, let's get the samurai on the move so they can do something. Alright. Those archers are probably going to get fucked, but who cares? They're only Ashigaru. Worthless peasants! Oh boy, yeah, they're losing. Yes, Yari Wall. Yari Wall, everyone, it's super effective.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Holy shit, these samurai are fast. Alright, well, take this, you Bo Ashigaru fucks. Okay, and that general over there got fucked by the Spear Ashigaru, as he should have. Oh, dead. Okay, well, rip that general. Rip. Alright, and now we just need the Bo Ashigaru. Who hasn't routed yet? Oh, everybody! End the battle. Yari Wall, everyone. Gets the job done more than well enough. Okay, let's see. Everybody picked up a ton of experience. We only lost 200 dudes, and they lost all of their dudes. And the majority of the dudes that we lost were these Bo Ashigaru. They're on the flanks, and I wasn't paying attention to them because they were in a forest. Alright, well, the Kono clan's primary army is dead, and we now pretty well can just go ahead and... Ooh, let's go ahead and get this guy a rank up. We can pretty well just go ahead and take Io without any real issue. Okay, he can now get a retainer. Let's see. I like that you don't have to keep track of a stock of retainers like in Warhammer 3 Kingdoms. You just get assigned random retainers. Let's see. I don't think assassination's a real threat, so we'll go with this. Yeah. And for the skill tree, always pick campaign movement range. Always. Without failure. Alright, now let's get on the move to Io. Yeah, Io's garrison is not anything to be too impressed about. Let's see. We'll go ahead and quick save this. We will not fight it out ourselves. They don't even have any ranged units, so my archers could just shoot them out. And we'll auto-resolve. We lost 7 dudes, they lost 100. And we will peacefully occupy Io, because I am not intent on losing a whole lot of daimyo honor. I'm sure that losing a lot of daimyo honor is great for people who are really good at this game, but I am not too experienced with it yet. Excuse me. Alright, back down in Tosa, let's go ahead and upgrade the harbor to a trading port. Give us a trade route on the sea. And also allow us to build a trading ship, which is very important for our economy. And we will continue to upgrade the daimyo's army. Alright. Still working on Totofuken. In turn. Ah, I love Arnold Palmer. Ah, well, I guess not the dude. I guess it is a real person. Now I'm just... He's fucking dead, and I hate golf anyway, so I just associate it as a drink, but... I said that very callously, didn't I? He could have been a good person, I don't know. I'm gonna burn this spear yard to the ground, who fucking cares? Spears suck. Oh, well, they're only good in the hands of a peasant. Okay, let's see. The market. So the market, right. If memory serves, you should stop upgrading them at rice exchanges because they stop really being worth it. Let's see. What should we upgrade? I think I'll hold off on building any of that. Instead, focus on building up Chosokabe's army. And in IO, how's IO doing for public order? Pretty well, all things considered. They're losing, they are getting repressed by a garrison, so we should probably go ahead and set up more of a garrison here. Let's see. Just to see what units I should take with me. There we go. And since the Yari Samurai isn't very useful and is costing me 128 gold per turn, disband them. There we go. Alright. And we will go ahead. I guess I should look at the clan management. I should see how satisfied this guy is. Oh, he's pretty satisfied. I should still give him a job, though. Oh, he's already the Commissioner for Warfare. Ah! Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and... No spare money to spend, so we'll roll this turn over. What, 2 great clans were destroyed? The Oda are dead. Okay, well, I think that makes my life easier. The Otamo are also dead. That definitely makes my life easier. That's 1 less great clan on Kyushu. Should mean that when I get to Kyushu, the only great clan I'll have to deal with is Shimatsu. And I don't know how much of a threat the Shimatsu really are. And we can probably just go ahead and take everyone, except these 2 Bo Ashigaru. And let's see. Let's check out what the military strength is of, our neighbors. Let's see, for the Miyoshi and the Sogo, let's see. Their power is weak, our power is moderate. So, we can probably take them on. If we can't, we'll just have dudes camped out of the border. Let's see, in IO, is there anything we should be building in IO? Probably a market, but first let's... Yeah, there we go. Can we... Ooh, let's go ahead and get a trade ship going if we can. We can't build a trade ship yet. The harbor's still being worked on. My understanding of trade ships is that they're really shitty, weak ships that you just send out to go camp out the trade routes. Let's see. Well, in that case, since we don't have anything else to build here, let's see. How's the army look here? Pretty good. It can wait. Chosokabe can wait. We'll go ahead and build a market here in IO. See, there we go. Population growth is apparently very important in Shogun 2 because population growth increases the amount of money made at each building. But there isn't really the population squalor problem that there is in Medieval 2. Alright, in turn. This was kind of the transitioning point for Total War. From the old-style Total War games of Medieval 2, Rome, Empire, to the modern style we have now of Rome 2, Warhammer 2, Three Kingdoms. And it kind of benefits from the upsides of both, I say. Let's see, roads can be upgraded. For more Putin speed, yeah. Vladimir Putin speed. God, brain. Okay. More movement speed, or I can reduce the cost of upgrading recruiting ships. I'll go ahead and do that. There we go. Is there anything to build in IO? No? Okay. probably could have moved forward with my army there that's camped outside of this border here. Whatever. It's not wasting that much of a turn. Let's see. The Sogo. We're at war, baby. It's on now. Excuse me. Oh boy, they're out of town. Let's go ahead and rush Sanuki then. Soniki. And we will go ahead and quick save to prevent something fucky from happening. And auto-resolve. Now, they've definitely got an army that's out on business. And it's probably going to go ahead and raid the stone quarry. Alright, let's see. They already built a market, smart fuckers. Alright, we'll rebuild the castle. There we go. Won't take long at all. And the quarry, what is the quarry upgrade? Constructing buildings just in this province. Oh, that's kind of lame, but not terrible. I'll be sure to upgrade it soon enough. We did get Totofuken, so we did unlock rice exchanges and post roads. Those are good. Minus 5% upkeep for armies is fantastic, of course. And we'll soon get peasant fields for terrace farming, which will be a big benefit for us. Alright. Can we recruit in Sanuki yet? No, of course. Of course not. Oh, we can hire a Metsuke, though. Sure. Alright, and we'll end the turn. I'm curious where their army is. They're hiding somewhere. There they are. And they're going to raid the quarry, just like I said. And they're going to siege me. They're actually going to go ahead and attack. Weird. Hang on, do I have a Sally Forth option? Gates open. Oh, the gates, it's telling me the gates are still open. Either the gates are open because they have a spy, or the gates are still open because we never fixed them. Anyways, yeah, we're probably going to do pretty well in this siege. They've got shit all. We've got more of what they have, better, and samurai retainers. Auto-resolve is just not being kind to me on this day, I guess. So we'll just go ahead and ignore that. We'll start this battle up. Now, if memory serves, in Shogun 2 sieges, you don't get to see where the enemy is coming from, which is unfortunate. The Shogun 2 siege attacking AI, what I've seen of it, it does actually know to split the forces up somewhat, which is a different tactic than I would expect from the AI. We'll see. Okay, can I see where they are coming at me from? No, doesn't look like. Okay. That's unlike pretty much every other Total War game, where the guy who's on siege defense gets to see the enemy spawn. Let's see. Let's go ahead and cover each of the gates, just to be safe. Ooh, that's a little too thin. Yeah, there we go. And spear wall. We'll cover every gate, but we're probably going to move the people guarding most of the gates as soon as we figure out what direction they're coming at us from. The samurai retainers, we'll just have them sit in reserve until an opportunity presents itself. Now, let's see, are there any other open slots? Oh, there's a gate in the back? What the fuck? 4 gates. Weird. The AI almost certainly is not going to go for the 4th gate, though, so we are safe to ignore that. Let's see, I'll go ahead and move one of these guys. Yeah, this guy. Here we go. Keeping spear wall, though. Oh, that's the samurai retainers. Never mind. Here we go. And put them in spear wall. There we go. It's a triangle of doom right there. And the bow Ashigaru are minding all of the walls. There we go. We've got the generals and the samurai retainers in reserves. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Okay, they're coming at me from here with Yaris and a general. They're coming at me from here with a whole shit ton of archers and spears. So the odds of the AI being smart enough to flank around to this side are pretty unlikely. Let's go ahead and set these Ashigaru up to reinforce that wall. Looks like that wall's pretty covered for turrets, honestly. And these bow Ashigaru who aren't sure where they should be. They just got guys sitting out in the lawn. For a second when I saw them just out milling about, I thought it was like Rome 2 or 3 Kingdoms, where it's just civilians. That is a pretty cool feature for Rome 2 and 3 Kingdoms, and you can't even control them. They just are civilians out and about, but if an enemy comes nearby, they will pick a fight with them. Sieges used... Oh, wow, what is going on here? Can we not do that? Yeah, can you not sit in the fucking doorway, jackasses? Oh, we somehow broke the walls during the siege, even though we don't have any actual fucking siege equipment. God knows how we did that. One of these guys is the fucking Hulk. Alright, well, let me make sure nobody's camping out in the gateway there. No, no one is. There's some dead dudes, though. That's weird. Whatever. Alright, all the gates have been smashed open, so holding the gates is not going to be a thing. They might try and go in through the gates, in which case they're stupid as hell. Can I tell these guys to move up? I can. Yeah, they're not coming in through that gate. Not at all. Nice. Alright. Both gates are effectively blocked. Oh, let's go ahead and tell these guys to move up just a bit. Whoop. Hang on, here we go. Here we go. Let me give them precise commands. There we go. Alright. See, we just got plain Yaris coming that way. One Yari and 2 bows coming that way. This should be good for us because castle walls provide enough defenses. Okay, so the broken gatehouses are definitely why the auto-resolve thought we were screwed here. Or rather, not screwed, but just going to take a lot of casualties, which I don't think is the case. Alright, it begins. Alright, let's fuck them up. See how much damage we can do to these guys just in the build-up of the walls. They might try and go ahead and take the walls and ignore the gates, which is why I've got these Yari Ashigaru here. Oh boy, they're taking a lot of casualties. Jesus. Good for me. But it's pretty ugly for them. Yikes. And is the general even bothering to come in? Hell no, he ain't. The opponent has decided he is going to stand in front of the walls. Interesting choice. We might be able to get this Yari Ashigaru unit to go ahead and route, which would be nice. Yeah, they're going ahead and routing. Rip. Okay, these guys are coming up the walls. Should probably tell, yeah, let's go ahead and tell the archers to back off. And we'll have my Yari Ashigaru push them off. I haven't even been paying attention to this side because I figured they probably wasn't much of a threat. Alright. And, oh wow, it's just the 6 Yari Ashigaru. All the others fled? What is going on here? I don't know what the fuck's happening. Okay, yeah, I guess those Ashigaru are just going to get killed in melee now. Good for them. Yeah, this siege has been rousing success. Oh, and here comes the general. He's trying, bless him. He's trying. Oh. They're coming up the walls. They are coming up the walls. They're not going to make it far, though. Can they even run in Yari wall formation? Somehow they can. I assume they just put away the Yari, so... Alright. They are going to come up here and see their deaths, is what they're going to see. And these are rebels? So go rebels? Oh, do they just count as rebels the moment they lose their main settlement? That'd be interesting if they did. Alright, these Yari Ashigaru are going to go ahead and hold this wall. Yeah, this siege, I think, is a... Whoop. What? That... What? Just ignore the Ari wall and charge right in. I see. Credit where credit is due. That's smart. I wasn't thinking the AI would actually have the micro to... Well, not micro. Have the brains to realize it could just walk right past my units. And I believe this is where the general is going to... Their general is going to die. We'll go ahead and pull my general back out just to prevent him from getting wounded. Alright. What are they trying to do here? Oh, they're fleeing. Alright. I don't think we took very many casualties there. That was pretty good. Siege defense in Shogun is really easy. I don't know. Maybe I just notice it because the AI is a lot more aggressive about actually trying to siege you in this game. Where in pretty much every other Total War, if you're in a castle, then the AI thinks you're invincible. Lost 73 dudes. I don't even know what units would have lost these dudes. Oh, these guys. Okay. Yeah, these guys got hit by the general. That makes sense. Alright. So with that, the Sogo are destroyed, right? Okay, martial wisdom, civil insight. We'll go with civil insight. Alright, let's start spying on the enemy. Now we'll send the Metsuke to do it, even though it's not really his specific purpose. And in Sanaki, we will repair the quarry, because the quarry's in bad shape. Can we recruit anything in Sanaki? We can, right? Yes, we can. Okay, so, let's see, we get... we could probably use just one more of each. Whoops. Oh, there's only one recruitment slot in this town. Okay. Well, probably ain't gonna stay here for long, because that's not great. Let's see, we're gonna want to get our daimyo on the move here to Awa. Trekking through the forest is an interesting idea, but it takes too long. There's no roads there. Let's see, how's Tosa's public order? It's about matched by the castle. Alright, let's see. We've got enough cash to upgrade the trading port to a military port. I don't think that's really worth it, though. Instead, let's get post roads and stations, I think. Well, as much money as we can spend. Let's go ahead and upgrade to a rice exchange. Yeah. There we go. And Chosokabe himself. Let's actually go ahead and recruit some Yariashigaru for him. And after that, we'll send him out east, and we'll take the city of Awa. Great Clan destroyed. The Shimatsu are... Who the hell is just tearing ass across Shimatsu here? Jesus. Are all the AIs just committing suicide by rebel here? I'm not going to end up fighting any of the great clans. Except, I guess, Takeda. Takeda always seems to survive. Or Takeda, excuse me. Okay, let's see. Zen. Well, while we're getting the buffs to civil arts, I guess, yeah, we'll hit Zen. Excuse me. So, we will get Buddhist Gardens and +2 happiness. Okay, let's see. The Metsuke. Let's spy on what's going on in Awaji. There we are. Okay, so... yeah, keeping an eye on Awaji, which is where the rest of their army should be. Okay. Sanaki. We can upgrade a lot of things in Sanaki, damn. Okay, terrace farming. Yes, we will go ahead and upgrade. Let's go ahead and upgrade terrace farming just for the extra... Oh, wait. Let's not upgrade it there. Let's upgrade it in Tosa, because Tosa has better soil, right? Let me see. Average soil. Average soil. Meager soil. So yeah, let's see how the farms are in Io. Excuse me, Io. Alright. Terrace farming here is the same as terrace farming there. Let's go ahead and just hold off then. And we'll recruit more. Well, let's not recruit more guys for Chosokabe. Let's get Chosokabe on the move. No, let's go ahead and recruit more garrison in Tosa, just in case. I'll have Chosokabe get on the move. He should be able to attack. I was in a good position here. There's only two ways to get to him. One being this bridge right here, which will function as a nice choke point. The other way being back through these woods, which take fucking ever to get through, so... I think I'm just gonna have to make a frontal assault here rather than pincer maneuvering him like I wanted to. And for Kiramasio here, let's see. He's got a fair amount of Yari Ashigaru, so let's go ahead and get... Probably just gonna leave this Bow Ashigaru as a garrison here, honestly. Alright, and we are... Do we have everything set up? Let me check. We should have a new trade route here. Ooh, let's go ahead and get some trade ships up and rolling. We can only build one at a time, though. Is the possibility of overseas trade a thing yet? No, we don't have the trade route yet. Alright. We are very close to uniting the entirety of the island of Shikoku, though, which is nice. After that, we can look into invading Kyushu. Winter, probably don't want to start fighting in winter. Let's see. We'll just send Chosokabe with Kira. There we go. How's Kira? How is Kira's loyalty? Good, good. Okay. And Tosa, we've finally finished that trade ship. Let's send it to the trade nodes, I believe they are called. Where the hell they are on the map. There's one. Yeah, we'll send them there just to camp on it. Because I believe that owning those gives you a lot of money or something like that. Let's build another trade ship. Let's just keep sending these out to scout, I guess. For construction, we've got a lot of spare cash, so we'll spend that on improved irrigation. And that will be the extent of our turn because we have run out of cash. Right, there are 6 trade nodes on the map here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's also this map indicator, which I think is telling me where Kyoto is. Zen! Alright, let's see. Where do we want to go next? Hang on, let's see. I want to see, do we still have that thing in effect? Civil Insight. We do still have that in effect, so we should be looking into a civil technology. Tea ceremony, +1 to the daimyo's honor. That's not terrible. Daimyo honor is nice. Ooh, this is relatively quick and cheap to build, but no, let's go for tea ceremony because I like honor. It's good for diplomacy and good for keeping troops loyal. At one point I tried to start up a Otomo playthrough. Then I saw just how god-awful your honor is if you're a Christian in this game. And I was like, you know what, I'm good. I'll pass. Let's see, yeah, they're doing well over here. Mastery of the arts. Oh, right, the technology. Alright, we've got a fair bit of spare cash. We should spend that somewhere. Tosa is upgrading the rice exchange and upgrading its farm. If we upgrade, let's see. We upgrade the fort to a stronghold. It increases the rate at which arts are mastered by 1%, which is nice. And increases recruitment capacity, which is very nice, because we're probably going to be... building most of our armies in Tosa. With that said, money, I think, is a higher priority. So, let's get lumber yards... Well, a navy is going to be a priority, but let's just go to IO and go for the simplest, easiest one. Upgrading a farm. More money, more food, just flatly better. Oh, I forgot to tell the trade ship, my new trade ship to go and camp a trade node. Damn it. I have to assume somebody else got to it first, though evidently not Shimatsu or Otomo, because they're dead. Let's see. We'll take this navy and we will tell it to camp this trade node. Tsushima Strait. Ooh, is this Tsushima? Cool. The famous video game, Ghost of Tsushima. Oh. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. That was dumb. Okay, we don't have much money to spare, so we're gonna not be building anything new here. We can wait until next turn. And the invasion of Awa will start. Alright, let's make sure that Chosokabe can even go there. Yes, he can. Declare war. They have the Besho. I don't even know who the Besho are, but I guess they're going to be at war with us now. Hopefully that's not a problem. Let's check. Where are the Besho? Oh, they didn't join in the war. They broke the alliance. Cool. I like when the AI betrays other AIs. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting one. I think we could probably just siege them out. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Unless they're interested in sallying forth, which I don't think they are. Alright, there's probably not going to be anything going on Awaji. So, we're going to go ahead and tell this Metsuke. What is it that Metsukes do for economies? I remember reading that Metsukes can do something really interesting for your economy, but I don't know what. How's it? Hang on, do they increase income in the area? Let me see. Let's see. It's all seems to be agent action stuff. Yeah. Yeah. No, we're not gonna. I think he's supposed to increase up income in his area, so we'll just send him to Tosa. We'll probably send him to spy on Kyushu soon enough. Once we get an actual trade ship ready for him, at least. Oh, the trade node is already being camped by, Miyoshi. Nice. Alright, let's see. A bountiful harvest, we can stockpile it for food and wealth from farms or public happiness. Ooh, growth seems nice. We'll distribute it. It's a trade ship versus a trade ship. Holy shit. We can at the very least commit suicide by taking out one of their ships. Auto-resolve, don't fail me now. Auto-resolve failed me now. Okay, so we're going to have to build an actual navy if we want to wrest control of the trade nodes. Good to know. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get some Bokabaya. They are cheap and quick to build. Our trade ship navy. Oh, excuse me. I'm burpy as crazy. Burpy as hell. Whatever. Fuck it. Who cares? Words. They're hard. I don't like them. I don't like words. They're rough and they get everywhere. Ah, Jesus. Okay, let's see. We've got a fair amount of money to invest somewhere. Let's see if there's something cheap we can invest in. Oh, cool. Somebody's mowing their lawn. Somebody's mowing their lawn very closely to my window. That's great. Alright, you know what? This is a good place to wrap up this recording anyways, so I'll be seeing you folks later. Goodbye.